Hello, I'm Steve. I'm actually the specky techie. I'm not wearing my shirt at the moment. Correct that. I have a new shirt, but I'm not wearing it at the moment. I'm just doing a little information video, just informing the HP customers of what a German company they actually are. I think they're German. Hewlett Packard. I'll research that, but I'm sure they're German based. Well, anyway, with the whole new launch of Windows 8 and all these OEMs are and ahhing, HP have gone one better than all of them and decided they're only going to have a product line for Windows 8. Not only that, they're not releasing any drivers for their hardware for any OS below Windows 8. So Windows 8 drivers will be the only drivers you will find for their products from now on. So if you, for instance, you buy a HP product from PC World because you're an idiot, you'll you'll get home, has Windows 8 on it, the horrible interface, and you'll think, what more could I ask for? What could I do to make it better? Oh, I'll put Windows 7 on it. So that's not a problem. What was a problem was actually booting up off a device to get Windows 7 on it, so that was a problem. Check that. When I was in work today, we had a HP all-in-one PC come in that the owner wanted Windows 7 put on, and it was going to cost him £140 labour and for the license. That's not a problem. He hated Windows 8 so much, that's what he paid, because he couldn't do his financing on Windows 8 because the software Microsoft released for it for financing, which is free, isn't as good as the old financing software which they released for Windows whatever. This is what he was saying anyway. I have no idea what he was on about with the finance and stuff. I've never done that. Now, our attempt to get this HP all-in-one, which was a HP Pavilion 23 series, our attempt to get Windows 7 on there was, well, took us half an hour to figure out how to get through to the BIOS. The trouble we had today getting into the BIOS on this computer, that's good. That's really good. Was unbelievable. HP had set settings up on the BIOS for default so that Windows could not easily be reinstalled. What there was security settings to prevent an operating system from being installed on the computer, and you had to go through the settings on the BIOS and go into a security setting and some stuff on that. I can't remember off my head. There was a lot I had to do just to get it to boot off a USB key or a CD for it to actually work. So once we got that out of the way, we got Windows 7 installed with the recovery partitions set up and all ready to go, and then we hit the wall of drivers. What we would normally do in the shop is use our workshop machine to go on the internet and get the drivers for the computer, for the hardware we need the drivers for. So in this case we went to HP's website, and to our surprise we could not find any Windows 7 drivers for this machine, which is apparently, from what we heard, it's not the latest hardware. It's hardware that's been used for Windows 7 based machines with a new serial and model number on it, so they can only release Windows 8 drivers to make it more difficult for people to actually use Windows 7 on it. Now, they did state this in a magazine I read as well, that HP would be doing this, and I didn't quite believe that they would to this sort of extent, but yes, they are. They're going this way, and I have no idea why they're doing it. all they're going to do is screw up what clients they have, not clients, customers. They're going to screw them over, and in 3 to 4 years time, when the customers go to upgrade to a new laptop because their laptop's getting slow, they're going to avoid HP. I don't reckon this is going to dent HP now, but I reckon in 2 to 3 years time HP is going to have a dented reputation for this and is going to suffer. So it could be two companies that suffer a bit from this, Microsoft being the main one, who are going to suffer majorly from the Windows 8 problems they've got. It's just, I can't believe HP are not releasing these drivers. So after an hour of looking for drivers, we finally found, well, not looking for drivers, looking for what hardware we needed drivers for. Because another thing that's annoying about the HP site, it doesn't list in the driver files on there what I call I don't know what I call them, I forgot. They're basically branded HP drivers, so you can't see exactly what hardware for. You just know something is Realtek. You don't know what Realtek hardware it is, and that the USB drivers is for a USB chipset of any kind. I tried Intel's USB 3 chipset driver, that didn't work. I tried their chipset driver, that installed some chipset stuff and got rid of a few things off the list. It turned out to be Texas TI.com, Texas something, it's TI.com, their website, and even their website we couldn't find the drivers for the hardware. All they wanted to do was sell us their chipsets and their USB 3 controllers, which I've got no use for because, well, I don't build motherboards. So I had to go to Softpedia to get drivers for that, which then worked. Overall, it's just a huge pain in the neck. A job that should have took an hour and a half, well, an hour getting drivers and Windows 7 installed, took us about 2.5 hours in all, just getting Windows installed. And then tomorrow we've got all the updates we've got to do. We've got to activate Windows, so it's just a huge list of things to do. That computer's taken ages, and then we got to install the HP printer that the guys bought with it. The list goes on and on and on. So my advice, my main dig at HP at the moment is, why are they not supporting Windows 7 when most of the people who are buying laptops want Windows 7 instead of Windows 8? It's beyond me. It's almost like Microsoft are paying them, but they wouldn't, or offering them the OS on a huge discount to try and force people over, which ain't gonna work. I mean, HP are doing really bad at the moment. First the Nvidia chipsets melting down. Whatever they've done before that, I don't know if I wasn't around that long, so I don't know what they've done before then. But it's ridiculous. That company hasn't got a good reputation, and this is just probably going to screw them over completely. So I hope you enjoyed my little dig at HP there, and like and subscribe these videos, and if you don't, then I'll sit in the corner of my room and cry. Thanks for watching. Cheers.